Earlier in the year, I saw an article about a new kind of way to invest in, or actually to speculate in diamonds. They were talking about a coin that is made of individual diamonds embedded into this coin. And here's the price of diamond index. Not a very impressive return, I would say, relative to precious metals. And obviously, a lot of the diamonds are being controlled by a cartel. And more importantly, there's no way for diamond to be used as a currency. I've been thinking of an analogy to use for this, and all of a sudden today I come up with a beautiful one. So I do a lot of private tutoring. It's Christmas Eve right now, but a lot of the students who are really motivated want to come today. And I really enjoy working with the two students that I have today because these are very motivated students who would want to come Christmas Eve, right? Now the problem is that it's very difficult, especially ever since we started working remotely. Remote work has its pluses and minuses. But a lot of students feel free to schedule whenever they want to, right? So I have one student who I'm just about to start at 2 p.m., 2 to 3, and then I have another student from 5 to 6, and then I can maybe find some time to take a walk here in Mercer Island in between that. After I finish with the client at 6, I hope to go to a church service in Bellevue. And why did I bring up this example? The reason I want to bring up this example is to show that unlike gold or even the US dollar, time is not divisible, right? Dividing a block of 24 hours into an hour that I have to make this commitment, 2 hours where I have to make that commitment, causes the entire block of 24 hours to lose some value, right? Similar to if you were to cut a diamond up, right? So I thought I would point out this is a great way to visualize the divisibility of a commodity, right? The other thing that time is not very good at doing is that it is not infinitely fungible, right? Let's say there's a computer game that I want to write. Right now, here's a picture of what my Blocus game looks like, and the code for it, oh, this is Santorini actually, looks something like this, right? Now let's imagine there's a computer game that I want to write, and I estimate it's going to take me 100 hours to write that game. Well, if you gave me 100 hours in the form of a continuous block of 100 hours lasting a little over 4 days, that would be a very different story to having like 10-hour days, especially if there's a couple breaks in between, right? If you gave me 100 days where I had 1 hour a day to write the game, I probably couldn't do it either, right? Because the flow of the thoughts would not go very well, right? Not to mention, in 100 days, the landscape of the state-of-the-art of the AI would change very much, right? So it just goes to show that diamonds suck at being a currency because they're not infinitely fungible, they're not infinitely divisible. They might store value, right? They have some of the properties of money, not all of it, right? Time obviously doesn't store value, right? I can't put aside, at least not with today's technology, I can't put aside time to use in 2100 AD, right?